At the age of 16, our next guest created his first tech company, and at the age of 19, founded Pronovost Technologies, a company dedicated to the research and development of integrating high-speed networks into product applications.
Well, now at 22, he's retired, and we're still working. Mike Pronovost joins us now to tell us how his entrepreneurial spirit has earned him a ticket to the White House. We are so proud of you.
Thank you very much.
Awesome. What an accomplishment. Well, let me ask you a question, Mike. How does a 16-year-old create a tech company? One day you wake up and say, you know, I'm going to create a tech company. And you dropped out of high school and you did the rest of your... No, I'm just kidding. You didn't do that. You didn't do that. So how do you do that?
Well, it's different than most 16-year-olds, but it was kind of... I always enjoyed working with computers.
Yeah.
And I knew from a young age that I was kind of inspired by other entrepreneurs. And so from there, I really just decided I wanted to at least get my feet wet and try to start a business and see what it was like. And so I was always encouraged by others to try it out. And so as I got into it, it taught me a lot of things like financing and how to run small scale little business stuff. And then from there, it kind of carried me to my next venture, which was good.
And your next venture?
My next venture was Power Band. That was when I was 18. I had just graduated from San Joaquin Memorial. So I thought I would go in with this idea that I had. I kind of diagrammed it on a whiteboard, and and it all went from there.
Yeah,
so.
Tell us what Power Band is, because at first when we read about it, we thought it was these things that you wear on your wrist.
Yeah,
That's not it.
Exactly. What it is basically it's a software that basically compresses an internet connection to make existing internet connections faster. And so what it did was it sped up internet connections, and it caught the interest of some of the larger scale companies in the tech industry, and so from there it kind of took off.
So what does that mean? It caught interest. What did that do for your company? You didn't have to go to grandma and grandpa for cash anymore.
Exactly, yeah. You didn't have to go to angel investors to get funding. So what was nice is once you caught that initial interest, it was then kind of carried in the media, but it was also looked at by like Microsoft. Walmart was looking to do something, Verizon as well. And so from there it was kind of now at that point networking with other investors. And
what I find interesting is you thought of this. Nobody else had ever thought of this in the world. Is that right? Or am I wrong?
Well, I'm sure there were people that thought of it.
Yeah.
I think it was more of bringing it to market.
Gotcha.
And so I had I basically just had the kind of the programming experience to bring it to market, and so it worked out.
Okay, so you're the one then who sells it and makes it happen, or is it?
As of right now, Power Band is under offer of being bought out. So at this point, nobody has it just because of rights, usage rights. At this point, there's no information that I'm allowed to give on that, but it is under buyout, which is good. So at this point, like I was saying, nobody's using it, but
but they will.
Yeah, exactly. It's supposed to be carried mostly overseas because that's where a lot of the underdeveloped countries are looking to.
Well, all these wonderful accomplishments at the very young age of 22, is that right?
22 now.
22. Oh, what happened?
I'm getting old.
You've been, I'll talk to you about old, pal. You have been asked to speak at the White House. How did that happen?
I was nominated for a list. It's called the Impact 100. And it's the top 100 entrepreneurs under 30. And so I found out it was last week that I had made this list, and they had emailed me and let me know. And they said that on this within the top tier of candidates, you will be able to go to the White House, you'll receive an award, and also be able to give a speech to young entrepreneurs there. Basically to the rest of the country, and also give a pledge that you're going to help give back time to entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs that are looking to kind of start their own businesses from a young age. So it's quite an honor to be able to go and speak to other young entrepreneurs.
When do you go do this?
I leave tomorrow. The actual event is on Thursday. So that's when everybody kind of assembles there, and we go from there. Just
in time for you to return to prepare for finals at Fresno State. I mean, you're a junior and you're still a student.
Exactly. So that's exactly right. I'll have to come back and take finals.
I'm not worried. I think you'll do good.
Most teachers, well, it's funny when you send out like an email, they ask like what the reasoning is, and you say, well, I'm going to go to the White House, and then they email back and say, well, if you're going to make up an excuse, make a better, more realistic one than go to the White House. So
Ah, well, I guess you've got a little proof when you bring your medal back. We're really impressed with you.
Thank you.
What is your major, by the way?
Business administration.
Ah, okay.
I'm looking to hopefully do a minor in computer science as well.
Okay.
So.
Well, your communication skills are awesome too.
Thanks, Kofi.
We really appreciate you coming on, and we certainly hope that you do come back and let us know about the trip.
Definitely. I'm honored you guys would have me on. So.
Hey, I have an idea for this business I want to start. No, just
Oh
kidding.
boy. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Have
Thank
safe
you very
travels.
much.
All right. So we get lucky, and he comes back, right?
That's right. He'll come back and talk to us and tell us all about his exciting trip to the White House and talking to other young entrepreneurs.
Okay.